Gosh, bro. Got Dortmund fans trolling me on Twitter. Yeah, I'm getting cooked on Twitter, dude. I want to thank you, to this club for embarrassing me once again. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Bayern, I can't even believe I'm making this video right now. Lose in a critical game. Look, is the aim for Bayern every season is the treble, and I don't mean the Super Cup, the Pokal, and the Bundesliga. I mean the Champions League, Pokal, and Bundesliga. Because let's be honest, the Super Cup is it's a farmer's trophy. To be honest, I don't place any value to that trophy. But so yeah, we lose in the Pokal. I actually forgot the Saarbrücken. Sorry, no, literally, not even joking. For a second, I forgot the team we played because I don't know them. I don't know them, man. If we went and lost, we lost. I'm smiling because my life is good. My life is good. Blessed by God. I'm loving life. I'm in a good spot. I'm growing. As a person, and everything is just great. But for some reason, when I watch Bayern, it's funny because all the preseason, come on, the season just needs to start. And now it's like, season started. I'm like, we can just go back to preseason now. It's like, look, first of all, I don't expect Bayern to win every game. So I want everyone to understand that I don't expect Bayern to win every game. Also, I want everyone to understand something very important that a lot of people don't point out when they talk about things like this. But Saarbrücken are not like some pushover nice guy, Of course, they're the guy your girl tells you not to worry about. You should have been worried the entire time. And yeah, of course, they're not a pushover nice guy. Look, I didn't think we could just go in and 8-0. No, it's a cup game, and there's extra motivation. A cup game is different from a league game. A league game, teams aren't thinking about win or lose. They're thinking about win, lose, or draw. And even if you lose, it's just 3 points. You could win the next week. So it's different. So I understand that completely. The only cup competition that is slightly different and relies more on quality and isn't just about one-offs is the Champions League, because you have 2 legs. So it's like, you get to try it twice and see how it works, right? You can lose the away game and come back again in the home game. But the way we lost today was actually embarrassing. What I would like if we lose a game like this is to dominate. I want us to completely dominate them, make them work extremely hard for this victory. Ladies and gentlemen, don't get it twisted. Saarbrücken deserved to win this game. Yeah, no, shocking statement. Yeah, this third division team deserved to win this game. They deserved to get something out of this game. They deserved it because Bayern did not dominate. And I don't want any comments. De Ligt was injured. That's why you could literally play Kimmich at center back from the start, and I would still expect Bayern to cook this team. Actually, you know what? I don't even know what league position Saarbrücken. Maybe they're like a third Liga team, but like they're making their way up. They're coming out of the hood. Oh, they're 15th. Out of 20 teams in the third division, they are 15th. They are terrible. In fact, they're worse than Prusen Moonstar. We got an easier opponent in the next round. And you know what? They deserve to win. That's the shocking reality. And look, first of all, let me say this. I will never love Tuchel's football. I won't, because it's not my style. I don't love it, right? I don't even want Tuchel sacked. I don't even want that, because we're in a position where, like, it just causes more turmoil, right? It causes more hurt than good. I don't even believe we should be this bad under Tuchel. I blame 2 things. One, Tuchel, obviously. I blame, first of all, he made a mistake with his lineup, which he solved in the second half, right? Which is an admission of, I made a mistake. Against a team like this, you have to experiment a little bit. I know it sounds weird, but I mean, actually, it's not an experiment because we've done it before. You have to, not should, you have to play two strikers the way we were in some games. Choupo-Moting and Tell are strikers. Why is Tell playing as a winger? You have to do that. If you're going to play Muller, play him and Sane as 10s. But why? You should have rested Sane for this game even. And Kratzig should not have been playing midfield. Davies is getting overplayed. Whoever said that in the chat, I didn't even think about that myself. But Fonzie's playing every minute of every game. Fonzie Davies should be on the bench tonight. Kratzig should be at left back, and Pavlovic should be in midfield. You actually respected this team, Saarbrücken, a little bit too much. And, it's funny because we lost after the game, but we're Bayern. I don't care. We could come in with our second team, and I would expect them to beat Saarbrücken because they were probably cooking Saarbrücken when our second team was in the third division. We had our second team in the league these guys are from. We basically lost to a team our second team would beat regularly, probably. So there's no excuse here. And look, Tuchel didn't tactically outclass a third division team, right? Just like he didn't tactically outclass Marco Rosa. Everyone forgets, right? So there's a contingent of Tuchel fans that are trying to drive up this narrative. It's really propaganda that just because we're just because we're not playing pretty football doesn't mean we're not going to win everything, right? The goal is to win the Champions League, win all the trophies, right? That's the narrative they're driving up, and perhaps that's true. And they always bring up the example of Real Madrid that, look at Madrid, like they would lose game or not lose, but they would not play pretty football, but still win a bunch of trophies. And you know what? I don't mind that. That's why I've been willing to accept the Tuchelism, right? I call it Tuchelism because it's the style of playing ugly football but getting results. And I don't think all Tuchel games are ugly, but he's a clearly versatile manager in the sense that he actually doesn't think his team needs to play this way every game. Pep Guardiola would go crazy if his players didn't do the exact thing he had in his mind, right? So Tuchel is not as, he's not as driven as like certain managers to have a specific play style played out. But Tuchel is not giving us a play style when we should dominate. Because, see, that's the thing. Like, people can say we don't have to play pretty. Yeah, I get that. In a big game, yeah, I don't mind us doing some ugly wins against Man City or Madrid even, or, big games in the Champions League. Yeah, that's when it matters. Yeah, play ugly. But when we're playing teams we should be cooking, and we're relying on, most of the times, individual quality to destroy teams, sometimes we're having to stage comebacks. And then when in big games like Leipzig, we are down 2-0. How am I supposed to go, yeah, this is great, this is fun? No, it's not fun. I can't be full of hope if there's no, if the strategy is play ugly in big games but win. I haven't seen it so far because we haven't played ugly. We have played ugly for sure, but we haven't won. We didn't beat Leverkusen. Dortmund's coming up. Now I'm not even that confident that we can beat Dortmund. I mean, that's away, right? It's away from home. Is that game not away from home? It's the Signal Iduna Park this Saturday. What's to say we don't go to Dortmund and struggle? Who's to say that? Who's to say we don't go to Dortmund and just not win? And that's the thing. That's the problem. Now, people can say, it's because we don't have a DM. Okay, if that makes you feel better and sleep better at night. I also want to remind you that Thiago left us after the Champions League win in 2020. And Hansi Flick almost got us to a Champions League. Well, when we played PSG and lost, people, forget. We had a terrible team. We didn't have a DM, right? But we cooked PSG in their own stadium. We should have beat them at our own stadium. We got unlucky. We weren't clinical enough. And we should have won the tie. We lost because of away goals, which is a rule that no longer exists. But that's how we were able to play. We were able to squeeze games and still create and dominate big teams like that, even when we didn't have all the resources. I would argue our team is better now than ever. So many players are in form again. Musiala is better than he was a few years ago. He's now a starter. And yet we play worse. And it's not like we play that different from Nagelsmann. I don't see how different Tuchel is from Nagelsmann. Apart from the fact that Tuchel has more accolades, I think their football is incredibly similar, and it's not a good thing. My complaint with Nagelsmann ball was I want a sustained style. Also, I would argue the reason De Ligt got injured is, it's funny, but this is how you build your luck in football, is because we were allowing them to kind of, cook us a little bit. We were making the game harder for ourselves. If this was a Bayern team that meant business, we would go to Saarbrücken and disrespect them. Like in chess, playing A3 on the first move or H3, a disrespectful opening. We would start the game, and we would start at the halfway line, have our center back squeeze the pitch. Every time they touch the ball, 3 players pressing them, because we don't believe they have the quality needed to play through the press. And they could just never breathe. And for the entire game, it's just attack after attack. But today we created 0 chances. The goal we scored was a great goal from Mullah. And that's about it. That's what I remember. I don't remember big chances missed. I don't remember any of this. I just remember they defended resiliently in the second half, but they also attacked us. Like, they had moments. They had a chance missed that I thought, if this guy was Musiala in that position, I would expect this to be a goal. And for them, they don't have Musiala quality players. That's just the truth. And they still managed to squeeze a win and knock us out of the cup. So again, I want to ask everyone, what did we sign Tuchel for if it wasn't to win trophies? Because it certainly wasn't to play pretty football. And let me just say this club has backed Tuchel, apart from the DM. In terms of starting 11, I mean, this guy, in attack, luxury. So many good players to pick from. Kane, adding that to the team is crazy. And you know what? I think it's incredibly disappointing that a club of Bayern's stature is literally warming up Harry Kane because they think the game might go to penalties. I never thought I'd see my club do things like that. Warming up Kane because we think the game could go to penalties. We never do that. If we're going to lose, we might as well just lose normally, like a nice little 5-0 against Gladbach in the cup. Yeah, I'd rather have that than see my club warming up a player because the game's going to go to penalties. We should believe in ourselves to the point where we're willing to risk not even bringing Kane on, because the goal was never to play Kane in this game. Kane isn't supposed to come on and change the game for us. He's supposed to be on that bench chilling, enjoying his time off, and then come back on Sunday against Dortmund energized. But now our players are dejected going into the Dortmund game. I was making fun of Dortmund because I thought they got lucky again. They just keep getting lucky. Terzic, bro, they're going to lose in the next round. I hope, whoever's playing Dortmund, Leverkusen, I hope Leverkusen wins this trophy. And Xabi Alonso gets his nice little first cup, and we get to see what his medals, what he's made of, We get to see his medals. But, yeah, I'm going to be honest. The DFB-Pokal is not a trophy I care very much about. But I care about how we lose. And I want us to win it. But it's like, in terms of importance, it's like Champions League, Bundesliga, DFB-Pokal. Well, actually, yeah, that's just a normal ranking. I think everyone feels that way too. But yeah, we will lose in the Champions League. And then we could lose the league. I think people are forgetting, like, we're not playing great in the league either. It's not like this is a one-off loss. This is going to happen in the league very soon. We're getting away with it because everyone's in form. Kane's in form. Sané's in form. Coman's starting to score again. Musiala's scoring twice now. It's like, yeah, the form's coming back, or the form's there for these players. But what happens in a game where like a Wolfsburg. That's what I feel is going to happen. Bayern are going to play Wolfsburg, a team that like Wolfsburg away or something like that. Oh, we do actually play them away in December, but we'll play a team like that, and it'll be like they'll get a scrappy little goal and we just lose. And next thing you know, we're 5 points down going into the new year, and like that's what I feel. Stuttgart's going to pop in. That's a team that's in form, and it might be a draw. And next thing you know, Leverkusen are 4 points up, and it's like, is it a guarantee we win the league? There's a lot more teams that are playing really well. Leipzig might creep up in there with a good win, and if we lose, they like. I'm just look at Galatasaray. It's like the same story. Galatasaray are going to be looking at it like, why didn't we just do what Saarbrücken did? They were creating against us, actually like pushing us, had more of the ball at some point, and just didn't take their chances or didn't have the cutting edge when they needed it. But Bayern had the extra quality when it was necessary. So all I want from Tuchel is stability. If he's not going to offer attractive football, at least offer me the same football every week so I know what I'm asking for. But don't give me games where I'm like, man, like the Freiburg game where we dominated. That's what I want us to play. We should have played like that against Saarbrücken. Against Freiburg, what we did was we took the ball, realized Freiburg aren't on our level, and we just served them up with chance after chance. We just kept going. And when they dropped into a low block, we still had the ability and the quality to break it down. That's what I want every game. I want the exact same game every game. But no, what we get is a high and a low and a high and a low. And it's just, I don't know. We haven't lost. This is our first loss of the season under Nagelsmann, or under Tuchel, by the way. And that might shock you. But hasn't it felt like we've lost more? Because we should have probably. We should have lost against Leipzig. We have no business coming up from 2-0 away from home at Leipzig. We have no business. Leipzig just bottled it. They got complacent, but they scored 2 goals, and second half we came back, right? We had no business. Leverkusen equalized the game, so that was a little bit different. Maybe we should have won that one, but they deserved to have drawn it. Like now we're at a very bad spot as Bayern because the league table is so close that a big loss, one loss is enough to take you from 2 points out to like 5 points. And now you're just sitting here like, now you're relying on Leverkusen to lose. But here's the thing. It's not a guarantee. We could lose 2 games before December 31st. We could. There's games out there. I'm looking at Stuttgart at home. I don't care. They are playing very well. And I'm looking at Wolfsburg, Niko Kovac with his revenge desire. I'm looking at those 2 games and I'm like, if we lose those 2 games, I'm looking at Frankfurt even. Frankfurt is starting to come back. You know, they got some rhythm going. But I'm looking at them going, those 2 games, those 3 games, we get a loss, even one of those or 2 losses, we are in a really bad position. So, yeah, I mean, Fabrizio Romano is milking this. This guy said the number 15 from the 3rd Bundesliga just eliminated Bayern. But this is the magic of the club. I mean, casual fans are going to love this, right? You know, non-Bayern fans, of course, they're going to love this because, low team beats giant. Humans love these, underdog stories. I don't, because we got cooked today. I don't. All right, let's read some chats. Okay. What do you guys feel about the game? I just had to go on my monologue for about 20 minutes. Which coach you guys want? Again, so, put those comments in. Flick is demystified. Again, if you sack Tuchel, who do you bring in? That's why I'm not like, Tuchel out. No, because even though I don't like his play style, and I never will and I never have, I just think it's like chaos doesn't need to be caused. But if we keep going like this, then yeah, the club will sack him. I mean, these board members, Uli Hoeneß, he ain't a Tuchel rider like that, He don't ride Tuchel that much. Puts too much pressure on our defense. Our midfield is subpar, too inconsistent. Yeah, that's true. Feel bad for me. Come on, you Spurs. Nah, I hope Spurs wins the league. They gave us Kane, man. This demon Harry. This isn't Kane's fault. I saw a comment earlier like Kane, like bro, he didn't play. Kane was rested correctly because he shouldn't be asked to play against a third division team. That's not. We didn't buy him to freaking play against Saarbrücken, bro. We bought him to win a Champions League. You need the Zarbi. Nah, we don't need that. We don't need that, man. Game plan got scrapped when the lit went off. No, it didn't. We were still getting cooked before that, so it got scrapped at the beginning of the game when they. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Half the squad is putting their contract on hold. If Tuchel gets sacked, we are screwed, and if he stays, we are screwed. What a situation to be in. Yeah, I don't think it's because of Tuchel these players are putting their contracts on hold, like contract negotiation talks. I think it's because, I mean, to be fair, they should wait. If you're Davies, why wouldn't you wait and go, is this club going to be it for me? If Madrid's offering you more money and more sporting success along the way, I'd go to Madrid too. See, we're so emotional as fans, we don't even see it from the player's perspective. You make a bunch of money here, you make more here, and win more here, and get more Instagram followers. I'm going to Madrid. I'm packing my bags. Passion is important, yeah, but money also is why they play. It's a job for them. It's not, for us, it's a passion as fans, but for them, it's a job. It's their living. And you never know what could happen. Something big could happen in their family, and they lose. Look, some players have lost everything. We just think they're making millions. No, these players are trying to build generational wealth in some instances. So they want to make as much money. This guy said Simeone would do a decent job at it, bro. Nah, bro. God is going to strike you with lightning right now for even suggesting we should sign Simeone. Or look, Mourinho said he was interested at Bayern. No, we ain't interested back, bro. I like Mourinho's character in football, but stay the hell away from my club, man. I don't need to see you. I don't think we lost today because of depth. I think we just lost because sometimes we just get cooked. That's it. Frank Lampard to Bayern. Nah, bro. What are these comments? You need my guy Pickford. What's wrong with you? Where are these Prem fans coming in from, bro? Like, you guys are just popping in, bro, to laugh at our pain. Playing Dortmund in 3 days. Yep. What are you going to do about our defense? Well, the official excuse if we lose against Dortmund is our defense sucked. So hopefully our defense, it's going to be a nice little makeshift. Maybe if Goretzka's back, play center back. Who knows? Flick is interim, and Lonzo is manager next year. You know, I wouldn't mind. Yo, you have high kicks. You feel me? Yep, bro. You have hand kicks. Bro. Yo, for a second I thought he was dead, bro, but you still alive, my boy. You still alive, bro. Look alive, bro. Yup. Come on, bro. You have hind kicks, man. Come on, bro. Yeah. Come on, yo. You have hind kicks. Come on, yup. Super yuppie. Hey. You know, some of these guys are calling Tuchel Yupel. So they're like putting Yups. Yeah, bro, your hind kicks, man. Yeah, pop through real quick. Turn on your phone. There might be a call from the love of your life, Bayern Munich, not your wife, bro. Come on. All right, let me stop rubbing my hands. George DeLitt injured knee ligament for 2 to 4 weeks. Oh, I'm so happy because it could have been worse. Like, it literally could have been 2 months. And so relief. I hope we lose to Dortmund just to see 2. That's crazy. That's actually court, man. That's crazy. Look at these trolls, man. What coming in, popping in, talking about Lauren Shankman, Yogi Low. Nah, shut up, man. This is a bannable comment, bro. This is a bannable comment. Yo, don't want to be that guy, but yo, we're really looking at penalty moments. Like, oh, that could have been a penalty. No, we got cooked. Leave it alone. Like, of course, it could have been a penalty if they had VAR, but they didn't. So, should we be relying as Bayern fans on these little, ooh, it's a handball. It should have been a penalty. No, we're Bayern. We should beat you. But I'm just saying, yo, Hade, you might have brought that Spurs curse to my club, man. That curse might be real. Berhalter just beat Ghana 4-0. What about Berhalter? See, this was my man said. Let's get Berhalter to Bayern. Greg, let's get Greg to Bayern. Nah, man, leave that guy. Actually, the U.S. men's national team needs to sack. Wait, is this guy still U.S. men's national team coach? I thought he got sacked. Wait. Nah, he ain't the coach no. He's still coach. Wait, what? Yo, my man came back? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, that's ridiculous. Loan Thiago or buy De Jong. Kimmich is a big hole, defensively too weak. You guys are blaming Kimmich for this? They really brought back Berhalter. I think Tuchel's time is ticking. No excuses for now. Yeah, we spent money on. But we upgraded. Lucas Hernandez to Kim is an upgrade in my eyes. Yo, Man United got cooked. Haha. We only got cooked by 1 goal, but they got cooked by like 4. That's a joke. Haha. Ten Hag's out. So how long has it been since we last actually won the Pokal? Our quality is like Liverpool last season. Crazy attack, but weak mid and defense. We don't have a weak defense. We have Kim, Upamecano, De Ligt, Davies, Mazraoui. Our midfield is bad in terms of balance, but Kimmich is still exceptional. Limer is the best midfielder of all time. So, okay, yeah, of course our midfield is weak, but our defense, our biggest weakness, if we're talking about squad planning, is that we don't have a DM. But I actually think our biggest weakness is our play style because it doesn't suit us. Goretzka is decent. No, he's not what we need though. Decent is not what we're looking for right now. Yo, at least we leaving here with something. Matisse Tel completed 4 dribbles. W's. W dribbles in the chat, man. 4 dribbles is crazy. All right, but boys and girls, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, you'll see me live for Dortmund. Do I live in Munich? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Yeah. München. Mine stays in München. Yeah, I stay in München, bro. Feel me? All right, I'm out. Thank you ever so much for watching. Mia and Mia, and peace. At least we can be happy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Blacker Now, the ultimate black people fan channel. Hey, Google, turn off all lights. Oh, actually, no, it's turn on all lights because, all right.